Okay, guys, so today you are going to continue working on your contagion programming. So I am going to open up your game. Here it is right here. So the first thing that you need to do is you're going to double click on your folder that has your initials, your 7th period, Tuesday, Thursday, and contagion. And when you get in here, you are looking for the one that has this blue face. Should be your initials, your name again, or the hour, contagion.apj. When you double click on that, it will open up your gallery and your worksheet. If for some reason your worksheet is not open, you can go to File, Open Worksheet. It will take you right where you need to be over here on the right, it's under Classes, to find your school worksheet. Okay? Now, I'm not sure if you created one, so if you don't have a worksheet and you need one, it is File, New Worksheet, then you do a File, Save. You're going to name it your school. I'm going to call it School 2, and then you can make it larger. Okay, so that is how you create your worksheet. Now, once you have a worksheet created, you are going to build a school. Now you want to have classrooms and you want to have a commons area where people are going to be able to go to the center and probably go to a hospital or a nurse. So I'm going to click on the background, and then this tool, remember, does a whole section of things. All right, let's clear that up. I must have, this will do a section of things. So there is one part. Here is another. I'm going to put 4 classrooms in here. Okay, and then I'm going to create a commons in the middle, and I'm going to create hallways that go in between them. Now these hallways, make sure they're at least 2 wide. Remember, if you only have them 1 wide, then they are going to, people can only go in one direction through them. So make sure they are 2 wide. Once you have your school built, worksheets do not save automatically, so go to a File, Save for me. Now you are going to use your pencil and place people on your school. So I want to place mostly healthy people, maybe 1 or 2 sick people. So if you think about a classroom, they generally have about 20 to 30 kids in it. So if you want to, you can place some of your kids here. Okay, so I'm going to place the girls first. Maybe I have another set here. And then I'm going to place my healthy boys onto the worksheet. And as you're going about this, make sure you save your worksheet. You always want to save as you're making changes. So now I'm going to place some boys in this corner. And I'll do kind of the same thing where I'm putting a few of them in. And then I'm going to go get some girls. Now, eventually, you are going to place at least 1 or 2 sick people. So let's say I want to put a sick girl right here. Again, I'm going to save my worksheet, File, Save. Always file saving. Okay, now I want to make sure I'm on my regular girl. I don't want to keep putting sick people down. And I'm going to place a couple of them up here. And you can do whatever pattern you want if you just want to have them random. I'm pretending like they have tables that maybe they might sit at, kind of similar to what your classrooms might look like. Think about maybe how your teachers have you guys placed in classes. All right, and I'm going to save it. And I'm going to go about and do this last one, and I'm going to put a sick person here too. So I might put a sick boy in this one. Get a few of them here, and I'm going to get 1 sick boy and place him, let's place him here, and then I'm going to get the rest of them are going to be healthy. All right, so now that I have my worksheet built, I need to make sure I save it. Once you have your worksheet built, these are all my classrooms. The next step is to get them programmed to move. So I am going to open up my person 1. Now, just like in your Pac-Man programming, we're going to have very little in our while running. As a matter of fact, we're only going to have a once every so many seconds, we're going to make a call to a subroutine or a method. Remember, I use those two words together. So I am going to, you can get into your actions and conditions a couple ways. I got into programming by double-clicking here, or you can click once and say edit the behavior. If you don't have your conditions and actions, they are up here. You can also, if one is closed, double-click here and it will pull it up. So I want a once every so many seconds, and I'm going to say every 0.2 seconds because I want it to happen quite often. I want to make a call to a subroutine or a method, and I'm going to call this decide because my characters need to decide where they are going. I'm going to copy that name, create my new method here, and paste the name in so that I know that it is the same. Now in here, we need to see who we are. Each agent has two people, so we need to know, are we the healthy person or are we the sick person? So in here I want to say, all right, if I see myself, now I'm in person 1, so I'm going to be the girl. If I see myself as the healthy girl, I just simply want to first get her to move random on your school. So she's just going to move around. Now once you have one of these, you can duplicate this by clicking in the red then and hitting duplicate. And now I can say, okay, if I'm sick, I also want to move random. But what do we know about sick people? Sick people generally move a little bit slower. So we're going to add a once every in here to our sick person that says, let's get them moving a little bit slower. Let's apply that. Now once you have the first person, you can simply copy things over for the second person. So I'm getting into their programming. I'm going to just move it over. And the beauty of this programming is I can click in this red then, drag it over to the red then, and drop it, and now I have that same programming in here. Now I don't want to leave blanks, so let's get rid of those. We'll take them to the trash. Now for the decide, you can take this over by clicking in this triangle right here and dragging it over. Now my person 2 is not a girl and a boy or girl at all, it's a boy. So I need to say, am I the healthy boy or am I the sick boy? Now once I have both of those, you can go ahead and run your simulation. And do you see how your sick people move much slower, but your healthy people move much faster? So that is how you want it to look. Now when you're done at the end of the day, reset, go ahead and close out of your gallery. Make sure you have removed yourself from Chrome by going up to your name, manage people, click here, remove this person, and then you may go to a typing game, or you may do the hockey simulation, or you may work on Hour of Code. One of those 3 things. All right, there you go.